One was the only legitimate child of a notorious poet who learned math to keep from following in his footsteps. One was a career government official who only solved math problems as his hobby. And one became famous by carrying a lamp around a Turkish hospital during the Crimean War. These are some of the people covered in the Mathematical Lives Biography series from Robert Black and Royal Fireworks Press. Suitable for middle schoolers or anyone else interested in math, each volume reveals the people behind the numbers and shows how they made breakthroughs in some of the most important mathematical fields today. Unlike conventional biographies, the Mathematical Lives books go beyond the stories of their subjects' lives, exploring their mathematical accomplishments in more depth than even most books written for a general adult audience. Readers can work through each subject's actual math problems, and can even try similar problems for themselves in special appendices called Doing the Math. Because math is collaborative, the books include some of the people who worked with each subject. And because math is cumulative, they also meet some of the people whose work each subject built upon. The series begins with The Probability Pen Pals, which tells the story of how a French aristocrat's gambling question prompted Blaise Pascal and Pierre de Fermat to invent probability theory. Although they never met in person, their correspondence in 1654 showed how mathematicians can approach a problem from different directions and then work together to arrive at a solution. Next, in The Lady with the Diagrams, you'll discover that Florence Nightingale, the pioneer of modern nursing, was also a skilled statistician who changed the ways we understand data. During her work as a social reformer, Nightingale presented the general public with information in the form of diagrams, something they had never seen before. In the third book, David Blackwell and the Deadliest Duel, you'll meet an American whose work has helped machines learn.
Suppose that every day a machine produces a number, either 0 or 1.
During the early years of the Cold War, Blackwell spent his summers at the RAND Corporation, a government think tank for developing new battle strategies. Later, at the University of California, he championed a controversial method of statistical analysis called Bayesian inference, and wrote the first statistics textbook based on it. And the latest book, Programming the Future, introduces you to Ada Lovelace, daughter of the poet Lord Byron, who laid the foundations of computer programming 100 years before there were computers. Given a rigorous education to keep her from growing up like her father, Lovelace saw mathematics as the key to understanding the scientific world. In her notes describing Charles Babbage's plan to build a steam-powered analytical engine, she first imagined what a computer could do and how it could be programmed. If you'd prefer some fictional fun, there's the Mathematical Knights trilogy. In these books, you can follow the adventures of middle school student Lenny Miller, who finds herself destined to solve problems for a group of mathematically challenged monsters. The first book in the trilogy, Night of the Paranormal Patterns, is also available in a special format for readers with dyslexia. You can find all these books and more at the Royal Fireworks Press website, rfwp.com.